I started this war with just 500 rounds of large caliber ammo, ones my friends managed to scrounge up for me.
In 2022, most Ukrainian snipers still used Soviet rifles. Only special units had a small number of Western-made rifles.
This is the Ruger SFAR carbine, and this is the Ruger precision rifle, chambered for the Lapua Magnum round.
On one hand, having an SVD and an AK-74 was good, because ammo for them was always available and you could survive. But on the other hand, this war demanded bigger calibers and longer range.
In the 21st century, the SVD isn't a sniper's weapon. It's not even a marksman's weapon anymore. That's the past. On the battlefield, a marksman carrying one doesn't live very long.
Over the course of this war, Ukrainian snipers across every unit went through a real revolution in the advanced weapons they use.
The SVD isn't a bad weapon in skilled hands, but after the Barrett, I'm not picking it back up.
Even the Russians don't want the SVD anymore, even though this rifle is still the official sniper weapon of the Russian army. So on both sides of the front line, snipers are running Western hardware. Each one costs thousands of dollars.
In the world of optics, it's the Rolls-Royce.
Plus the extra gear, plus professional training. A sniper has always been the elite. In this video, every rifle Ukraine's snipers actually carry, from the ones you already know to the ones you don't, and an answer to a question this whole war keeps raising. If a drone can see everything and hit anything, why does Ukraine still need a man lying in the dirt, waiting for one shot? So, once upon a time, the SVD was a revolution. Reliable, long-ranged, and fast-firing. One of the most mass-produced sniper rifles in the world. In the hands of an experienced shooter, it's still dangerous, but its time has passed. That's why Ukrainians went looking for a replacement. The SVD is so outdated that even snipers and marksmen in the Russian army, where this rifle is still officially considered the standard, are switching to Western rifles bought through third countries. But the Ukrainian army gets them officially, either through volunteer funds or through state procurement.
Today I don't buy ammo anymore. I don't buy rifles anymore because I'm fully supplied, and I even get to choose. For example, this is a brand new Ruger precision rifle, a 2020s model. I can get a rifle like this through official channels.
The Ruger precision rifle is the flagship long-range rifle that turned the precision weapons market upside down. Because this budget rifle, chambered in Lapua Magnum, has an effective range of over 1,500 meters, and the accuracy rivals custom-built rifles.
Yeah, it'll shoot as accurately as you're skilled and as good as your optics are.
Thanks to the price, Ruger precision rifles are flooding into Ukraine through the big volunteer funds. That's why they're one of the most common bolt actions in the defense forces. But is there a difference between official and unofficial supply channels? Sometimes, yes.
My Barrett is a military spec model. It's got a machined billet receiver, a fluted swappable barrel that cools really well.
The military version of the Barrett MRAD ships exclusively through official channels. In the US Armed Forces, it's designated the Mark 22 ASR, Advanced Sniper Rifle. The military rifle differs a bit from the civilian version. The receiver is finished in a specific camo color, the stock folds to lock the bolt, and so on. Every unit goes through strict quality control, but the material quality and the quick change barrel system on the military version stay exactly the same as on the civilian one. So what's the fundamental difference then?
In the military version, the chamber only accepts the correct rounds. That's a huge plus. No gas leaks, meaning the chamber is tuned to perfection, but only for factory ammo.
We're talking about the new generation .338 Norma Magnum round. As the defense trade outlet Small Arms Defense Journal notes, this new cartridge is expected to eventually fully replace the Lapua Magnum on the throne of top tactical long-range rounds. The Norma Magnum was developed by American competitive shooter Jimmy Sloan, together with the Swedish ammo maker Norma Precision. So what makes it better than the Lapua Magnum, the round most heavy sniper rifles run? At long distances, the Norma Magnum bullet stays supersonic longer and gets pushed around by wind a lot less. That's exactly what a sniper needs at extreme range. This was achieved with one engineering trick. They made the Norma Magnum casing shorter and the bullet longer. A longer bullet holds its velocity better and gets drifted less by wind over long distances. Ukraine's defense forces have at least a few dozen types of sniper rifles in service, across different calibers and manufacturers. Every sniper has 2 to 3 rifles, sometimes even more.
Along with the Barrett M82, we run the Desert Tech.
Хлопці працювали з Desert.
This is the Desert Tech HTI, Hard Target Interdiction. Look, its trigger group and magazine sit behind the trigger, inside the stock, what's called a bullpup layout. A bit unusual. But what does that layout actually give you? Before we get into the details of this rifle,
don't forget to subscribe to the Weapons of Victory channel and leave a comment.
So, the bullpup layout shifts the receiver closer to the shoulder, which makes the rifle shorter and lighter than classic designs, without cutting the barrel down, meaning without losing range or accuracy. The center of gravity also shifts toward the shoulder, so it's easier to hold the rifle steady on target for a long time, and even fire from standing or kneeling. That matters.
It wasn't built just to take out armored vehicles and helicopters.
It's a rare case. But to fire on a helicopter or a drone, you obviously have to point the rifle upward. On the Desert Tech, the center of gravity sits closer to the shoulder, so the sniper's support hand doesn't carry much load, and the muscles don't shake. So the bullpup layout isn't just engineering for engineering's sake. But to punch through armor, you need a massive caliber. So what does it shoot?
50 cal, NATO standard. It's a very powerful rifle, so you need to prepare for it. This isn't your AK, not your UR-10, and it's still 3 kilograms lighter than the Barrett.
The Desert Tech has no moving barrel or recoil mitigation system, so all that colossal 50 cal recoil energy really does go straight into the shooter's shoulder.
Yeah, all of it, straight to the shoulder.
But this war has also produced rifles that started being built during the fighting itself, shaped by the combat experience of Ukrainian snipers. Some of them look more like a cannon or an anti-tank weapon.
So this is the Alligator, made in Ukraine by the company Xedo.
Oh, an old familiar face. You've probably seen this Ukrainian sniper from the Presidential Brigade in our earlier videos on sniper work. If you haven't yet, we'd recommend watching those after this one. We're really glad he's still in the sniping business. This guy can shoot pretty much any small arm out there. And right now he's holding the Snipex Alligator, a Ukrainian, multi-round, anti-materiel sniper rifle in a massive caliber. You'd think that after World War II, calibers this insane would have lost relevance. But once this war started, they found a new purpose, and old Soviet anti-tank rifles became the foundation for building precision, anti-everything weapons.
The rifle is very effective. Yeah, there were a few small issues at first. That's understandable, the weapon was new, we hadn't had time to put it to effective use yet.
But this rifle has already earned world fame for its unmatched range. On August 14th, 2025, a Ukrainian sniper set a world record, taking out 2 occupiers with a single specialized round at a distance of 4,000 meters near Pokrovsk. This monster is built to hit moving and stationary targets alike, including light armored vehicles, comms equipment, air defense assets, fortified firing positions, pillboxes, and dugouts at extreme distances.
The manufacturer states it can hit targets at 2,100 meters, but the bullet flies out to 7 kilometers. Yeah, it loses stopping power. But at 3 kilometers, that bullet can still tear apart an unarmored vehicle. I've done it myself.
So what round does it run? For the Snipex Alligator, the standard load is a powerful, large caliber 14.5 by 114 millimeter round. In terms of raw power, this round packs almost double the punch of the Western standard 50 BMG. The Alligator's armor penetration goes up to 40 millimeters of armor from 500 meters away. This caliber was originally developed in the USSR back in 1938 for anti-tank rifles, but later turned into a tool for ultra-long-range sniper fire and vehicle destruction. But this war has revealed other properties of these powerful rounds for this rifle.
Yeah, this war, especially over the recent period, changed everything. We're using this rifle against enemy personnel now.
It's hard to imagine what happens to a person hit by a bullet, carrying 20 times the energy of a standard rifle round. But isn't that like using a howitzer to shoot birds?
Against infantry, we use incendiary rounds. Why? For example, the Russians are hiding in a house, and our position is on the other end of the village. Yeah, the round won't kill anyone, but a fire starts inside the house because there's plenty in there that can catch. They start running out, and our FPVs just take them out. Some people criticize us for that kind of work, saying it's not real sniping. I want to answer those critics. Guys, we're just trying to bring some kind of use to the fight. You simply won't survive with a small caliber. You won't even make it to your position before an FPV kills you, and they won't even be able to recover your body. Sniper work is impossible now without reliable counter-drone systems, so classic sniping isn't coming back anytime soon.
Western military analysts and specialized media, including the Wall Street Journal, confirm that traditional sniping is going through its deepest crisis yet. Analysts point out that quadcopters and FPV drones have taken over the sniper's two main functions: deep reconnaissance and precision elimination of targets. For now, drones haven't wiped out snipers as a whole, but they've completely stripped them of their monopoly on precision enemy kills. Drop a comment. What do you think sniping looks like in the future? And if you think this crisis is tied only to the specific character of this war, write that in the comments too. Your take really matters to us. And in these playlists, you'll find more videos about snipers and their weapons. Stay safe and support Ukraine.